Right, so let's look at the second example where we're working with three different questions to see what this compounding period does. So we've got 100,000 Rand we're investing for 10 years. And what difference does it make if it's compounded quarterly, monthly, daily? The first question is just to look at them and think, which one do you think will earn you the most money? Maybe you were given these three options and you get to choose. And you clearly want to make as much money as possible. So which one do you think? Okay, so you've got your idea. Now let's look at the reasoning. Well, what does each of these mean? Compounded quarterly means that every quarter, so every 3 months, it's going to start earning interest on the original amount and the interest. So quarterly means that you're going to go along, and then after 3 months, you're going to start earning interest on the original plus the interest. And then after 6 months, you're going to earn interest on the original amount, interest, and interest. Great stuff. But monthly, what's going to happen every month? So after a month, we're going to look at our original amount, and then we're going to start earning interest on the interest. And that's going to happen every month. And daily, every single day, you're going to start earning interest on the interest. So which one can you confirm will definitely give you the most amount of money? Well, it must be the daily one, because that's earning interest on top every day. So let's have a look. Let's go through. Question A. A equals, so let's write down our formula once. We're not going to write it down 3 times, but just so it's there for reference, particularly because we're getting used to it. A equals P1 plus I to the N. And A is what we're trying to find out. Our principal amount is 100,000 Rand. 1 plus our interest. Now, interest is 15%, so 0.15. 15%. Remember, 2 decimal places, 15 over 100. And we're compounding quarterly, so we're compounding 4 times every year. So for 10 years, then we're going to be doing that for 40, because 10 times 4. And we're going to get, let's put it here, 430, calculator, 436,037.88. So 436,000. Great stuff. Let's do it all again, but this time let's change our compounding period. So A equals, still investing our 100,000 Rand. 1 plus, it's still 15%, but now what changes is monthly. So 12, which means how many compounding periods are there? Well, they're 12 every year, they're 10 years, so they're 120 compounding periods. So notice this number is going to be smaller, but we're going to raise it exponentially a whole lot more. So we're going to get 444,021,32. So definitely earning more money if we compound more often. I notice it says the accumulated amount, so we don't have to find the interest like we did in the previous one. And finally, let's do the same thing. Let's invest our 100,000 Rand, and let's say we know that bit's all the same. But this time we're going to do it daily. So 365 days in a year. And we're going to multiply 365 by 10, because every single year there are 365 days, right? So 365 times 10. Enter the calculator, it goes, and we get 448,030.83. So the purpose of this one is really to say, well, clearly if you compound more often and you're earning interest on your interest, you're going to get more money. I mean, can you imagine it was every second? Well, that would be a little bit extreme. But in the real world, I'm not sure how it works. It's not monthly. It might even be every minute or hour. Each one's slightly different. And, of course, it's interesting stuff to see, isn't it? And was that in the way of the bottom one? Let's just move it up just in case. But this bit was definitely in view. Okay, so that's that idea. Let's hit some juicier questions coming up.